Just if you have that second map that shows, it shows how the line moves from across the Northern Territory. And we'll hear from Jill Badass Grandma Ferguson. Woo! You're on mute, babe. Hold on. We need to unmute you. Hold on.
How about now?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Okay, I'm sharing that map. All right, can everyone see the map?
Yeah.
Can you see the map, Jill? All right, take it away.
So first of all, I want to thank Gabe so much for the honor of being in his film. It was an unexpected honor, and I appreciate you. And Cheryl, you as well, and Paul, and of course, Don. So I want to encourage everybody. I'm here as the elder white old lady. And so my perspective on this whole thing is going to be to address people and make people realize this isn't an indigenous issue. This isn't a Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan issue. This is a global issue. You know, you're seeing right here on this map, this is the Great Lakes. This represents 20% of global fresh water and 90% of the fresh water for the United States. And so that affects everybody. You don't have to be in any of these states to take a stand on it and take an action. And I encourage everybody to do all of them that Cheryl is going to be posting. One of the things I also like to say is when Enbridge says there is a spill or there's a leak, or if and when you do hear it on the news, and that lingo, leak and spill, makes me absolutely crazy. It's a flood of oil, an inundation of oil, a deluge of oil. I've seen them. I've been out in California when there was a spill of 500 million gallons of oil that actually closed 125 miles of the coastline. And so these aren't spills and leaks. You know, I always like to say a spill is when my grandson spills a glass of milk, and a leak is when I pull my car in the garage and I go, oh shit, what's that dripping underneath my car? That's not what we're talking about here. And when we're talking about the fresh water, fresh water is not a renewable resource. When it's gone, it's gone. It's too late. And we have the opportunity right now to take a lot of actions. And one of them that's very important is to make sure that we contact Governor Evers. I did with some of my water protector friends, we dropped a banner at the Capitol telling him to reject Line 5. And of course, we haven't gotten a response. So I think we're going to have to go and do that again. So the other thing, you know, people that water is life has become like a hashtag, and it's not a hashtag. Water is life, and it's yours and yours and yours. And so it's time we all get in on this fight, because and we have to ask questions. There's so many questions that we need to ask, and among them is Enbridge is a foreign corporation. This is a Canadian corporation, and you see my button here. They lie and they lie and they lie and they lie. I went to an Enbridge open house, and my friend Buttons here is going to show all the propaganda that they had, just stacks and stacks and stacks of propaganda directed at all of us here in Wisconsin on why they're so great. Look at this safety. What, you know, I mean, they lie and they lie and they lie. And people need to understand that. They did I think it was 125,000 gallons of water, was it, in Fort Atkinson, somewhere there, left it unreported. I mean, when you look up their history, this is an awful, awful corporation. So we need to ask questions. of Biden, of the governors, of all of your elected officials. Why? Why are we allowing a foreign corporation to compromise, to destroy our land, our water, our air, which ultimately will be our food, because we need the Great Lakes and the Mississippi River and all these other rivers that they're going through to irrigate the crops on both sides. So when you're talking the Mississippi, for example, which also runs through Wisconsin, we're talking about that goes from the top of this country to the bottom and dumps into the Gulf. So all those crops on either side of that Mississippi, that's going through 10 states. Good luck. You know, water is not a good thing to irrigate the crops with. So there goes your food. And then when there goes your food, it's a domino effect. There goes us. And then it's going to be too late to ask questions. So you need to do that now. And the big questions I have, and I haven't gotten an answer, and I keep hammering away at it, is why? Why are you allowing this? I need answers to what? Why won't you stop this? So we really have to press it, and we have to do it continually, because like I said, when it's gone, it's gone. And also with this, with this war stuff going on, we're going to hear a lot of the, talk about, oh, how it's so necessary now and we need this. I've heard people saying, oh, well, they shouldn't have stopped Keystone. I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about, number one. But you just have to understand it affects everyone, and it's not a renewable resource. And I just really encourage everybody to do everything you can as fast as you can. I know here in Wisconsin, if I had the 3 arrests that I had in Minnesota, in Wisconsin, I'd have 6 felony charges. Evers signed Wisconsin 2019 Act 33, which was written specifically for Enbridge. So if I had done those actions in Wisconsin, I'd be in jail a long, long time. I still have to go through my cases in the courts in Minnesota. But and now they're trying to do another bill through that's actually on Governor Evers' desk right now to pass another bill, SB 296, to call anyone protesting. They now call us rioters. And so I knew that was going to be a slippery slope. So we have to speak up now, people, and we have to do it loud, and we have to do it often. And I also am encouraging everyone when the actions start at Line 5 to come and join us. You don't have to get arrested. Everybody's like, I don't want to be arrested. You don't have to be arrested. We also have a lot of fun in between the actions, and we need everybody. We need people, of course, willing to get arrested, but then we need people to support those of us that are on the front lines. So I really encourage everybody to come, because it's life-changing. When you witness, it's going to make me cry. When you witness what they're doing to the land and to the water, and when you live in a tent in a ditch and watch these trucks and these workers go by with all these pipelines, and then when you feel the earth tremble because they're shoving this through her 30-foot pipelines, I can't even explain. There's no way, it's like when people say, oh, I was to the Grand Canyon, you try to explain what it is. You can't. Same with this. There is no telling you the devastation that you witness, and it's horrific. And again, that takes me back to ask questions. We don't need oil. We don't need this. We don't need this. Period. We have more than enough oil. We don't need this. We have to stop this. And so I just want to thank all of you for the opportunity to share with you. And I'm proud to both have been in this documentary. And I would take that same stand again with my sister Dawn right there. That was an honor to be there, and locking eyes with her as this happened. I love you dearly, sister. And I would do it again, and I will. That's all I have to say.